I'm doing some research for my podcast about the challenges that older people face in the workplace. And I came across a book by Patty Temple Rocks titled, "I'm Still Not Done. It's Time to Talk About Ageism in the Workplace." Here's an excerpt. All of a sudden, once valued employees feel less valued. They're forced into a role that no longer utilizes their strengths. They are literally and figuratively being muted. And it can become a self-defeating cycle because the natural reaction is to doubt yourself. Sound familiar? This really hit a chord with me. I had been identified as a leader to watch, assigned to form the first organization in the IT department of a large tech company that focused on making employees feel heard, using their strengths to become enthusiastic about their work, resulting in incredible levels of teamwork and productivity. My efforts were a success. IT's employee satisfaction numbers far surpassed others at the company, and I was recognized with a big promotion. Queen of Culture is the way I was introduced when I spoke at large global meetings. Then, the executive vice president who valued my gifts and gave me these opportunities was promoted to CIO. And the executive team that he left behind placed little value in organizational culture. Over time, I was moved around to roles I could do, but they were sucking the life out of me. But guess what? This happened to me at a time when I was confident about the things that I naturally excelled at and what I needed to be at my best, such as big challenges that seem impossible and the freedom to experiment. With this knowledge, I took on an extra assignment to co-lead the global Black employee group called Connected Black Professionals, or CBP. I'll never forget how I felt when someone said, "All they do is sit around and eat chicken wings." I vowed to make them eat their words. CBP became the model for an employee resource group. I brought my operational skills honed in IT, and I ran it like a well-oiled machine. We expanded from 2 to 9 active chapters in the US, Europe, and Africa, and it still thrives today, 6 years later. The IT organization put me on a list to be laid off, but my light had already spread to the highest levels of the company beyond IT, and HR asked me to stay. They assigned me to a personal recruiter to find a position, and executives who had seen my talents on display in this very visible leadership role sponsored me to get a new position at a higher grade level. I was really touched by their personal calls of support, but it had been almost 20 years at the company, and I knew it was time for me, my gifts, my skills, and my self-confidence to move on. I decided to leave and become an entrepreneur. That experience taught me that sometimes it's not you, it's where you are. My coaching helps women to fall in love with their gifts and fully recognize the value they bring to the workplace. To any place, actually. Wherever you are, your talents can shine and joy awaits.